Okay, so this next chunk of work will be using the fundamental counting principle to answer the questions. What is the fundamental counting principle? It's also called the counting rule. So the counting rule is just a way to figure out the total number of outcomes that any probability question is asking us. And there is different ways of doing this. And sometimes we have to list out all the outcomes, or we have to draw a tree diagram, which we'll look at both of those a little later. But now let's try to see different problems and how can we extract the information that we need. Notebooks come in 4 colors, which is red, green, blue, and purple. They also come in 2 sizes. So we're talking about 4 colors that we can choose from and 2 sizes, 5 subject or 3 subject. Please do not get confused because you see a 5 and a 3, and I saw that a lot. And once you see a number, you just automatically start doing operations with them, which you shouldn't be doing that. Right now, the problem is telling us that we only have outcomes of colors and sizes. So 2 colors, we're going to multiply them times 2 different sizes. So 4 times 2 will give us 8 possible outcomes. Number 14. Continental breakfast has a choice of toast, muffin, or bagel. So we have 3 types of bread, 3 breads, times, and, which means we are multiplying, a choice of coffee, milk, or apple juice. So 3 drink choices, 3 drinks. So 3 times 3 will be 9 possible outcomes. Also, when it says shows work, this is exactly how I'd like you to also answer the questions, because I saw a lot of you just write out numbers, and I will not consider that as correct. 15. A penny, a nickel, and a dime are tossed. How many outcomes are possible? Now, this is a little tricky, because when we toss any coin, we have 2 possible outcomes in tossing a coin, which are head or tail. Now we have 3 coins that we are tossing. So we have 2 outcomes for the penny times 2 outcomes, either the head or the tail of the nickel, times 2 outcomes for the dime. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8 possible outcomes. Number 16. Smwyg gives a 4-question multiple choice test where each question has 3 possible answers. So I also kind of underlined what you really need to pay attention to. So there's 4 questions. 4 questions. And we're going to multiply that because we're looking at compound probabilities. Each question has 3 possible choices. So each of them has 3 choices. Therefore, 4 times 3 is 12 possible outcomes.